All right, everyone, we're back for the June garden update, and a lot has happened since then. We've had a number of storms. I've had tons of different harvests. I've changed some things, so I'm gonna go ahead and walk through everything that's happened since last time. So these are the Brussels sprouts. They have grown quite a bit in the past month or so. They're about 2 feet high now. You can start to see that there are little Brussels growing in here. So as these mature, they'll get bigger, and then I'll pick them, and that'll be the harvest. Moving over next, last time this whole row here was full of broccoli. It was called artwork broccoli, and after a few harvests of it, I decided that I didn't really like it. It tasted fine, but the way that it grew was really long and stringy, and so it didn't really produce much. So it really wasn't that useful. So I actually pulled all of these out, and then I pulled out, there was a broccoli there, and there was a fifth Brussels sprout over there, and then I pulled that one out too, just because I know when these guys start producing, we're going to be overwhelmed with Brussels sprouts, and I really don't need any more. This is the jalapeno. It's had a few harvests so far. Really nice little jalapenos have been coming off this guy, so hopefully he'll produce a bit more. The ragged leaves is the result of a hailstorm we had a couple weeks ago. No significant damage, but just a lot of beat up plants, but they all seem to have made it through okay. Here, that guy's new. That's a cucumber, so he's gonna vine up, and I'll build a trellis rather, for him right here, and have him grow up and make cucumbers. That is zucchini, so it's a ways away from starting to produce, but we'll get zucchini from that. Here on the end and on that end, that one's bigger. Those are the this is the snap peas. They were a lot smaller last time I made this video, and the rain and all the weather has really made them take off. Let me see if I can find where they've produced, because they do a really good job at that. I've harvested from here a dozen times or so. Here's a little one that needs more time. I thought I saw a bigger one. Oh, here we go. There's one. There's a couple. So these grow, and the little peas inside them get bigger and bigger, and they swell up, and they're really good. You can eat them just fresh, pick them off, rinse them off a little bit, and they're good, or steaming them is really nice too. Those three here, those are the okras, so it'll take a while for them, but it looks like they are starting to bud a little bit. There we go. Yep, that'll be my first little okra buds coming off. That's exciting. This next row is mostly peppers. Oh, there's another nice little green snap pea hanging off. So these are the green peppers, so they're starting to produce nicely. Actually, some of these are red, so these will change colors towards the ripe period. I don't know which one is which, I forget. This is a eggplant, and it's grown. It's taking its time. It'll actually produce in the fall and over the summer, so not concerned. This is a pepper. I think this might be another banana pepper. That's another eggplant. These two little ones on the end are sproutlings. So these I grew from little seedlings, or from seeds, and so they'll definitely produce by summertime. But they're obviously behind the ones that I transplanted. These two on the end here are the beefsteak tomatoes, and they produce really big, juicy tomatoes, like this guy. Like, I could probably take him off. Let's see if I can get a better view. They're really good. There is a huge banana pepper It's a funny looking curled banana pepper. There's another banana pepper. And then over here, these really interesting looking ones are called Mad Hatters. And it's a type of pepper. I haven't harvested them yet. I think they need to get a little bit bigger, but I'm looking forward to trying those. There's Sadie chilling in the garden. This is the pineapple sage. Since the last video, this one got pretty devastated by a windstorm, and most of the volume that was like in the front here got blown out. But since then, this is all recovered, and so it's coming back. And I don't really use it for anything. It's pineapple sage. It smells really good, but I don't use it for anything. It's just kind of pretty. And then we have the super interesting herb bucket that I just threw a bunch of stuff in about 2-3 months ago, and this is what has happened. So this big guy is sweet basil, and it's really nice. Love it. It smells amazing. Great for pesto and sauces and stuff. This is Italian parsley. You have to have this for meatballs. This is dill, and it's grown really nicely. All from like one little stalk, and it all spreads out like that. And it's really actually quite sturdy. It's kind of woody almost. But this is really nice for like chicken salad, and ooh, it smells really good. We're gonna make pickles with it, so I'm gonna make dill pickles. When the cucumbers come around, that's gonna be fun. This one, all of this is peppermint. I've been using that for tea. And then over here is the lemon thyme. The best thing about this is just like kind of rustling it and then letting all the aroma come up. It smells really good, like all these different fragrances. It's really nice. Okay, that is the garden update. I could show off, I guess, the composting, but it's really weird right now. It is in a very weird state of decay, and so maybe I'll wait until it's a little closer to being done. Oh, and Naked CC says hi as well. All right, signing off.